Sir? Sir, I'm gonna sneak up on you. I'm gonna shoot bubbles up your nose. Gonna make you be friends with me. Sir, please. Well, whatever. Hello, everyone. I am Tessellating Hexagons, back with another serving of Tingle's Rosy Rupeeland, picked freshly, I will have you know, and we are heading in to the Hero's Shrine. Oh, hi, guy. Now you want to be friends, except you don't. You just want to push past me like some sort of fuzzy lumpkin. Anyway, Hero's Shrine, first main dungeon of the game, and I think it serves as a good tutorial for how dungeons work in this game, because it's got a little bit of everything, but not really. Also, giant chest on the top... Yes, that is the top screen. I don't know why I would accuse it of being anything else. Probably because of the video layout, because fancy editing in post and whatnot. Oh, hey, look, there's a skelly boy. Skeleton that looks like an explorer is on the ground. Really? I would not have guessed just by looking at it. So what advice do you have to give me next to this tuft of black grass that looks like a twerking spider? Rupees... Well, we know that rupees are everything. We have been warned about this on fruitful occasions. Also, pots, vases, whatever, climb it, get up close and climb inside, and you get money. Learn this now because it will behove you many flavors down the line. Also, bat friend, you need to suffer and explode. 10 rupees, we get 5 of them back. Not really worth it. Don't press that switch, because that switch affects this portcullis. You don't want to lower it because you need to progress there. Fortunately, you could just step on it a second time to re-raise the portcullis if you do fall for it. Similarly, same story here. Now, don't take those rupees. There are 95 of them there, and if you take them, then that pedestal will pop back up, and that face at the back wall, that will spin around and you'll be trapped in this room. You get 5 rupees from this guy, and 95 from that pedestal. If you put anything other, like, you need to put at least 100 rupees on that pedestal to weigh it back down. So, that's a trap. That's just outright a trap. There is no way of cheating that puzzle room that I know of. So just take the 5 rupees and be on your merry little tingly way. Speaking of tingly, well, we've not got to tingly yet, but funnily enough, there is an item in this game called tingly. We will learn how to cook it. It'll be a fantastic time for everyone involved. But for now, we'll just head deeper, deeper, and deeper yet still into the Shrine of the Hero. God, what's Tingle doing in the Hero's Shrine? Suddenly, a friend. Well, we have heard about bodyguards. Perhaps this guy is one such bodyguard. Also, we can stand on this pressure switch, but it doesn't really do much for us, so we'll just head further into the Bat Cave. Clearly that's what this is. Just come down the ladder, straight into a battle. I'll fight you both for a discount. A slight discount. And note that we spent, what, 15 rupees in that fight thereabouts, and we got like 20, 25 back. So, I don't know, it looks like we made a slight profit thanks to those vases. Well, whatever. Combat, risk, reward. Reward. There. Hey there, dude man guy, we need someone heavy to weigh down a switch. Will you be willing to help?
Yo, what's up? You saw it, didn't you? My awesome strength. My super stomping power. I'm the best, man. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. How about working together to find the hero's treasure? I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. Leave the fighting to me. Now let's discuss my fee. What are you willing to pay, man-E?
So, his name is Teddy Toto. He is a bodyguard, as we've heard of. You can team up with bodyguards in this game. They don't usually work like this. Teddy is a special case, but you need to hire them with actual money, and it's the same as any other negotiation. If you don't offer enough, they will take your money and reject you, and you can't pay 5 and then 5 and have that count as 10. That just counts as 5 twice. It doesn't count as 10. Anyway, the minimum you can pay Teddy to earn his total loyalty is just a nice, clean 20, which is really cheap for a bodyguard in this game. Don't forsake his friendliness, pellets. He's a very valuable asset. So, take 20 of my rupees, and now we are permanently friends. Well, until he runs out of life, and he will appear on the top screen in a moment. I misread that as something very flirtatious. Oh, you can touch my screen to give me orders, sir. I don't know, if anyone was going to build a harem of questionable friends, it would be Tingle. Yes, tutorials, controls, I could touch him, I can move him, I can get my satisfaction, and other references. It's about as straightforward as it seems. So, we've got a contract. This will be a recurring thing. Usually, they're a bit more reputable than this. There are places we'll see later in the game where we can interact with proper, like, unionized bodyguards, but there are a couple, including Teddy, who are drifters, where you'll run into them every now and then. It's definitely profitable to get into a battle with him, because of course, Teddy will whittle down the enemy's health really quickly, and also you'll get more money out of it in the end, because just better fight. Anyway, Teddy is what they call a drifter bodyguard. There are, I think, 3 or 4 of them in the game. That's just glorious. And they're a bit more powerful than the unionized bodyguards, so they are worth the money, but just be aware of the money. Now we have a completely empty room. Oh no, it's a trepepe! And just merge the dust clouds and tap on them, and I think we spent, what, 14 rupees and we got 30 back, so it's good tax rebates and whatnot. Yes, now, see that spike? How are you supposed to know it's there? Look at the map on the top screen. That skeleton there. You could walk straight to it, but there's a spike right in front of it. It just says his clothes are full of holes. Now, be grateful that the spikes don't actually hurt Teddy, they just stun him. Because he can hit them as... That's a really good frame to have paused on. Might even make that the video thumbnail. Do you like what I'm doing with the video thumbnails for this series, by the way? Because what my fans are calling Gave Ember is just the start of a new era for graphics on my channel. Anyway, you have a split path here. You want to go this way first for 2 reasons. First of all, there's a chesty chew here. As in, it's a chest. It's a boob you can put in your mouth. Chesty chew. I apologize. 78 rupees. And Teddy, being the polite numpkin that he is, doesn't even want any of them. Because he works under us. We determine his salary. Just boop this on the way past. Hope that Teddy doesn't stand on the switch as well, because his weight might also trigger it to reclose. That's how portcullises work. We have established this. Now, you want to go up first. I'm going all the wrong ways first. As you can see, we have another room full of holes. So, use the top screen here. I know the perspective is kind of wonky, because it makes the rooms look bigger than they are, and, like, it looks like you can fit under that spike. I wouldn't bet money on it. And that is how combat works in this game. You bet money on your ability to defeat enemies. Excuse you? Excuse you? Wow. No. Hang on a minute. I'm going to reload this save because I am not going to live with that. And we're back to this room again. Why, yes, I did just completely reboot the system and play from my previous save. This, ladies and gentlemen, is why you have backup saves when you're Let's Playing. Maybe that counts as a salty bitch baby rage quit, but like, did you see how many rupees I loosed? No, I refuse to accept it. Now, just to add insult to injury, what did we do all of that for? A trick chest. Got ya, boy. I'm a trick chest. I'm gonna open without rupees, boy. You're gonna pay, or you're gonna die. Now, here's a beautiful piece of Tinglian logic. You can negotiate with this chest to get it open. Later chests might have stuff of value in them. This one only contains rupees, so we'll pay 50 rupees to get the chest to open. 50 once again being the minimum you can pay for it to like it. Thank you, boy. Open it up. So, we paid 50 rupees to get 200 rupees. So it's a little bit worth it, apart from the trauma of finding a chest with teeth. Like that one film about, well, it's best not spoken of in polite company. Anyway, let's just sort of swiftly depart this room. And be careful. As I've oh so deliberately demonstrated, you can get comboed to fucking back by these spikes. So, don't do that, I guess? As ever, watch the top screen, it is your friend. Because if you just go down the right-hand wall of this room and then across, you're completely fine. Except, there are friends in here. Feel like helping Teddy. Now, you might notice that Teddy sort of grabs rupees as well. That, I may have already touched upon, adds to our total and not his. He doesn't steal from us. The bodyguards do not steal. They just grab on our behalf. And yes, I can sneak past that just to get to this vase. Is it worth it? At this stage of the game, let's go with yes. Teddy, please move. Thank you. Just want to get you out of the way. Don't path back to me when I'm trying to see where I'm going. Brutal spikes. Brutal Spike Maze, go away. Like, stay with me, but go away, you know? Okay. Now I've made it through on a completely legitimate no-damage run. Totally legitimately. Oh, look, there's a friend with an M. Help me, Teddy. Let's beat the shit out of this friend. Lose exactly no money in the process, and get either 20 or 25, I can't tell, this one behind Teddy. And now we have a lengthy cutscene of torches, 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 and logical progression of torches, a giant fucking chest. We made it to that spot on the map, Pay. Yeah, it was 25 rupees in exchange for no damage. 569, that's a healthy number of rupees, except that's actually extreme poverty in the late game, but hey, we're in the early game, so let's see what's inside the giant chest. Plot twist, it's a pocket dimension containing a boss. What were you expecting? It's a dungeon.
Beetle Lord Deathbug.
Hi, it's Pinkle. Who's Pinkle? As in, you missed out the apostrophe. Tingle, can you hear me? That's one scary monster. Defeated to get the treasure. I wonder where its weak spot is. That bomb looks like it would work on the monster. I nearly forgot. You haven't used bombs before, have you, Tingle? Don't worry. Bombs are very simple to use, so much so that you might even be making your own halfway through the game. Fly up close to the bomb, then touch my bomb to pick it up. When you want to throw the bomb, touch it again. Oh, follow those instructions and use the bomb on its weak spot. Be careful, the balloons on your back don't burst. And we just drop straight into it. So, you pick up the bomb, you avoid the Toho, watch out for the timer, because the bomb will start counting down before too long. Tap to drop straight down, leave it to Teddy to take out the enemies. And I don't know if the enemies can hurt you, but Teddy doesn't really, Teddy has sort of, not infinite health, but a generous quantity. And the hitbox here, equally, is rather generous. It's only the first boss, it's not that taxing. It is losable, you do have to have some flavour of care, but it's not that bad. I missed. Luckily, we're not on a time limit, apart from when you're carrying a bomb. We do have a balloon limit, though, and you don't really have invincibility frames. You can, similar to the spikes, you can get comboed and lose a whole load at once, and it helps if I actually tap the bomb. I sort of tapped everywhere around Tingle. That could have been the winning blow, but we did not successfully blow the beetle. Blow the beetle. That being said, okay, just lose a whole load of balloons at once, why don't you? The controls here, you'd expect them to be, weirdly floaty, but surprisingly not. You just use the D-pad to go where you want to go, and that's about it. Wow, don't just jitter out of the way like that, you jarring thud, Fitzgerald. I was doing so well, and suddenly we're not doing quite so well. I'm offended. It started so promisingly. There we go. Nice work. Now go and get all its treasure. And this happens at the end of every boss. Tingle goes a little bit money crazy, and we run around grabbing a load of rupee shards. And once you've got all of them, I believe it's not a time limit thing. It is entirely... It'll end once you've collected all of them. And we've collected all of them, so... We got a sum total of 1,000 rupees. That, and a dinner tray, by the look of it, as well. Sure. Clearly this is the treasure we were told to pursue in coming here. Pinkle, do you have any enlightenment? Well done. You're still alive. Wait, that huge rupee looks like... It can't be, but it is. A super rupee? Super rupees are gems that possess extraordinary powers. The beast you just defeated must have gotten its power from the super rupee. Tingle, take the super rupee with you. I have a feeling you'll be able to use it in your adventure. As for all those rupees, throw them in the pool by your house and watch Rupeeland get closer. Okay, I'll be in touch. See you. Beautiful. Well done, Tingle. And so we now just have a Super Rupee just sort of chilling on our subscreen. Yum yum. You need to work on your dance moves, Tingle. Anyway, we just sort of cut back to the outside of the statue, hometown prairie. And here's Teddy following us up with some very Plants vs. Zombies sounding music.
We did it, man. We got the hero's hidden treasure.
Still Plants vs. Zombies, but just a little bit goofier.
We make a good team, don't we, man? I tried to ingratiate myself to you. Isn't it obvious, man? I'm stuck, man. Ouch, ouch. Don't leave me like this, man. I helped you out back there, right? I fought alongside you. I read you my freeform poetry. That was one huge-ass monster. I'm black and blue all over, man.
Actually, you're green and purple, but sure.
You saw me help out against the monster and picking up the rupees. Now I'm stuck here, covered in bruises. Ouch, ouch, give me my share of the rupees, man.
Well, fair's fair, he did help us. Now, you won't normally have to compensate bodyguards like this. Normally, you pay them to hire them and that's it. And if they die, you can rehire them on the spot for money. In this case, though, he is requesting a reward for beating the boss, and as I said in episode 1, there's nothing wrong with a fresh 10%. Also, 100 is the minimum he will accept without running away with your money. So,
100, thanks, man.
I think that went about as well as could be expected.
Thanks very much, man. With those rupees, I feel my power returning to me.
He's slowly turning into DJ Grooves, just like Chico's mother.
Ouch, ouch. I got to be going now to carry on my quest for treasure. I didn't find what I was looking for here.
Is this an insult? Am I insulting people with this accent?
This means it must be a different bug. Nothing. Pretend you didn't hear anything.
Trying to second guess what the line is because it scrolls in so slowly.
I'll keep fighting, getting stronger, and hopefully richer. I won't forget you, man. Until next time, cheerio!
I had to. Well, we'll clearly never see you again. You're a one-time character. So polite. This is just the hill where people do polite things. So first of all, let's have a look at our winnings. It's the metal rupee. We can't map because we don't have a map. What's our info like? There you go. Our first bodyguard is number 28. Just take a moment to appreciate that. Well, I don't really know what else to do for the rest of this episode, so I think we're more or less done, but on the way home... Well, first of all... Ring, 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 ring. Hi, Tingle. It's Pingle again. That big fellow was a bit strange. He ran off with all those rupees. Oh well. You're going to throw the rest of the rupees into the pool, right? You look so cool when you throw rupees into the pool. See you again. Take care. Well, yes, that should be our next objective, but I'm going to save that for the next episode because that sort of constitutes progress. So, pig, 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 rat that's also not a pig, losing a lot of money, and 4 bones, 5 rupees, probably not a fairy bait, but we got a load of bones. We can cook those into fireworks and sell them for a profit. More friends. Pig. Decidedly not a pig that's over here. Boo. Thing is, when you get a new enemy into the encounter, I believe that resets the timer for how long the battle takes. I could be wrong. It could just be, you have another enemy. That's another health bar you need to whittle down. I'm not sure, but I'll happily take this. And I sort of want to go into town and just see what the rupee birds are doing at the far end of town, but that doesn't really seem worth it at the moment. So instead, I'll head into the house, drop a hot, fresh save. I might even cook some fireworks, because then in the next episode we can sell them, and that will be a fun time for all involved. We can make several of this. Why not? Once again, to demonstrate, you just need to keep booping the ingredients until they dissolve, which is clearly how cooking works in the real world. Now we just have a load of fireworks we can put in bottles and sell, and again, this will be something to do in the next episode. But for the time being, also note that you can, if you click empty, then, or if you tap empty rather, then the fireworks will go back into the container on the top screen, and you can store stuff. You can You don't have to bottle everything straight away. You can keep stuff in storage here. Anyway, that tutorial having been tutorial on my part, I have been and will continue to be Tessellating Hexagons, and in the next episode we're going to put some of our winnings into the pond and see exactly what's going to happen next. See you then for that.